Alright, hopefully that works. Fabulous. So only one person asked for an extended on those, so, and I think I got all the zodiacs. So I'm going to do a quick Taurus extended for the end of November. It's a general, everybody has, hey, how you doing? Both divine masculine and feminine attributes. So mind your P's and your Q's on the gender stuff. That's none of my business if you guys are cross-watching. Also, none of my business if it doesn't apply. Also, none of my business because it was super free. So that's the spiel. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. That's cool. Did you eat some? What's good, dude? I'm like, you're a mod, right? If you see weirdos, just get rid of them for me if you would. I'm like, and if anybody wants to check to see if my YouTube or my Facebook has audio, I would not be mad at you. So, just so I can write it down for myself. If you guys have heavy Taurus placements or you're cross-watching for somebody who does, or if you just want to see if it applies, because if it does, then yay. I did my job twice by accident. Hey! Yeah, do whatever you want. Go for it. You can leave those ones. Maybe it'll bring people in. It's fine. If you guys start paying me, I will start streaming on Twitch again. I have to pay for Prime on the other thingy. What's good? That looks like an emoji. At least somebody's commenting. I'm like, comment a lot of stop signs if you can't hear me. Or if it's real fucked up and you hear it twice. I can't say that on YouTube. I need to get better at that. Alright, so. And I'm doing it for you, friend. Oh, I'm glad you're on there. So this is because you asked for an extended. So good looks. Hey, hey, look, that was good timing. All right. What's good, bud? All right, so I do have some Taurus over on YouTube. If you guys want to see a different spread, you can actually see the cards down here and stuff if you go over there. Go subscribe. Help me to help you. What do I got for my Taurians? And then if this goes well and there's a lot of interaction, I will come back and do more later. How's that? I'm going to take them off. All right. So, instantly, two major arcana. So we got the Emperor and Judgment. Emperor can be all zodiac. It can also be Aries. Judgment can be Libra, Taurus. It's usually a judicial system of some kind and or more obviously Judgment. Balance. It could be things coming in that somebody needs. Somebody might have to take control here. This could be court or cops. It depends. It really depends on personal stuff. We have Page of Cups here because that could be letters. It could be over kids. If not, it could be romance, or this could be a union and somebody could be talking about it. Or somebody could be trying to tell somebody that an Emperor's coming in, and this could be you to self or somebody else to whatever. It's none of my business. What's up? Like, I can't read that from over here, sorry. I don't have my regular glasses on. Hey! It doesn't, only on Facebook? That's weird. Oh, YouTube is like laggy and jacked up, to be honest with you. Good looks though, dude. I appreciate you. Alright. So, King of Cups, or King of Wands, my bad. And reversal. King of Swords. Yikes, you guys. Let's see what this is here. This could be somebody balancing their divine masculine attributes or healing divine masculine wounds, because it could be air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, fire signs, Leo, Sag. Sorry, this is boring to me at this point with this sign shit, but somebody's kind of losing either their passion or their instinct to jump into something or to fight something or whatever. Or somebody could have two suitors, or somebody could be trying not to be confrontational but be clear. But this is all very controlling energy, and some of it really does seem like court. So I don't know who that's for. But that's definitely for somebody. One person in here is dealing with police, because that don't look fucking good. What's that? Okay. What's going on? I'm doing a reading, friend. You don't have to be, you're not, oh no, I have to fix that. I don't think I can fix it while I'm doing this. Let me try it real quick. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Shit. I'll figure that out. I'll do that soon. You don't have to worry. Like, is your man in here? Damn. Whatever, just let him stay. Maybe they'll start giving me gifts. It looks like there's likes. It's good enough. Say weird stuff. As long as they don't start harassing individuals besides me, because I'm not paying attention. Fool's in reversal. Yeah, somebody not wanting to fall for something, but this also could be losing hope. Somebody could be worried about something that, like, the only people coming in have fake romantic energy and they all are good with words, maybe, is almost what this is. I'm like, throw likes up on whatever you're on over there. If you guys are over there too, please tell your friends. It was a poor choice for me on the chat spot, my video. And that Taurus again, we should move all of that, but it's fine. It's fine. It's getting done. What's the Judgment? Justice in reversal. So maybe somebody had poor judgment in the past and might have to deal with court and or fucking yikes, you guys, for real. Oh boy. This doesn't look wonderful, but maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's for your crosswatcher. It's like almost like working with other people, trying to balance something out became a burden, and somebody didn't listen to their instincts because they were being hopeful. And I feel like that did not pan out. I feel like that just went like, it went like, they ended up having to put more in, is really what this looks like. It looks like somebody was giving, I'm going to do this, this, and this. Don't worry, I got you. And they didn't got you. Yeah, and then they maybe stopped talking to you, or maybe they started making something look better in a different way. This looks like gaslighty, breadcrumby, like you're the burden, like projection. It's weird. Is that fit for anybody? I don't think whatever you guys were looking at before, I don't think is going to work. But if you alchemize this energy now, I think Wheel of Fortune showed up. You can change your circumstances, but you have choices that you have to make with the Two of Wands. So you really have to pick your path wisely. So if you guys, if this is legally related, I'm not going to do it on a live. You guys can book personals for that. Don't ask me legal questions up in this bitch. Good looks, good looks. I appreciate you. Weirdos on there. I'll fix the lighting and I'll move things eventually. I just wanted to get the extended out of the way for show. Let me know if you guys want more signs, because if this all gets a lot of interaction, I'll start the signs for next month tonight. But I need to not have shit going on anywhere, because it's exhausting to try to set all this up and do that. What's good, baby? Somebody doesn't want to emotionally walk away from something, and it could be money related, or it could be foundation related, or it could be mother nurturing related. That could be the Taurus. The Taurus could be walking away from something that made them, like, have too many emotions almost. But there's messages here. I hate this. Some of this feels like parental stuff. Some of it feels like just everything is triggering somebody. Are you guys triggered? Are Taurians triggered? I have questions. Ugh. Okay, the Empress is here. Again, motherhood stuff, psychic stuff. Again, just like with the star. Also, like, boss motherfucker, somebody coming into their power. And the zodiac wheel shows up in like a whole bunch of cards on this. So if you guys don't know your placements, you might have really heavy Taurus placements. Maybe you should check them. Maybe you should check your progress placements. If you don't know how, there's free websites, cafeastrology.com. It's not perfectly accurate, but it is a place to start. Other than that, if you want free help from me, it's going to take time. Free takes time from me because everything is energy and I'm exhausted. So you want stuff quick with the quickness, you can give me the cash money, I'll get on it. I have OCD. Other than that, start there. Get some basic ideas of the energies you're working with. These readings will make a lot more sense to you. After that, I'm going to start putting up more stuff. If I'm getting more engagement, I will put those classes up on Patreon, because that is a shitload of work, by the way. That's why I'm not on here giving you guys your free zodiacal answers of, I don't know what the fuck this is. Page, all the pages are out. So either people are really childish, kids are involved, or people are dealing with childhood wounds or messages, or these are like angel messages. Now that Brooke said that to me, I'm never going to forget that. Brooke, if you see this, thank you. There's the other fucking page. Get out. No, sir. So all four out here. This is a lot. So somebody might be going after child support specifically for that. So the court stuff might have to deal with balance, child support, and or lies or slander. Because that could be people talking shit. Or somebody's guides, spiritual court, which beat the brakes off somebody. And maybe took their money. If somebody was stealing from you, maybe somebody caught it back. So if it's not physical stuff, it could be metaphorical. Somebody could be in spiritual jail, which is all over the place right now. But I feel like y'all are picking it on purpose almost. Queen of Pentacles upright. Okay, maybe this puts, they're both upright. She came out twice, upright both times. Somebody's paying attention to money. Good for you guys. Or balance or stability. That's what's up. Also, again, Taurus vibes. Maybe somebody's getting rid of what emotionally doesn't suit them anymore, even their own habits, because that could be two parts of self, and it could be their own masculine stuff here that puts them into a spiritual court. For me, that's what that would feel like if I was going to be very broad about it. Because they they had bad judgment, they gave the wrong people love, blah, 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 somebody stole from them, they don't want it to happen again. It's the Seven of Swords, upright and in reversal. These things are only going to perpetuate if you guys are waiting for that energy to come in, or if you're purposefully being just as naive. If you do not learn the lessons, you are going to get repeat pop quizzes, universal pop quiz, fucking, like, you gotta do the things, do the stuff, do the things, please. What's that? What is that? I have questions I can't see. Is that a flower? What the fuck is that? I have questions. Tell me. So somebody left somebody out in the cold. It looks like either, if you want to call it angels, or again, court people, could be a judge, it could be a priest, it could be somebody's parents, it could be your higher self maybe screamed at somebody, who knows. But somebody's taking themselves out of anxiety or needs to get rid of the feeling of being left out in the cold. Because somebody here wasn't left out in the cold, and if they lied about it, especially about a soulmate union that there was like Knight of Cupsy stuff with, yeah, the Lovers is here. Oh, gross. Alright, we're going to put this stack away, because I don't know if this is related. I think it's separate. There can be new beginnings. You guys got to let go of some of the repetitive thoughts about how you give and receive divine feminine love. That's big for everybody, universally, right now. Take control of stuff, but like, if you guys are looking for divine partnerships, you have to understand you have to be in your divine essence and space, which means completely being fine by being by yourself. Most people don't think of that when they think of coming into union. If you guys aren't cool with being solitary, it's going to be harder to find a balanced union. It doesn't make it impossible. It doesn't. Nothing is impossible. Anytime you come on here and a reader goes, well, that's never going to happen, make it happen. And that's also not true. King of Swords came out twice. We got 2 air signs here. This could be, again, communication, could be cops. I got a lot of drinking and driving messages just in dreams and downloads, so please, just in general, people, please be careful about that, because the songs that were on, it was Numb by Echo, it was Stay High by Childish Gambino, maybe, perhaps. Good old Donnie G, don't look close. If you guys aren't answering mail or messages because you're worried about judgment, though, you have to handle it, whatever it is. I've been dealing with that myself. I have a progressed Taurus moon. So anything that was giving me anxiety, I'm putting at the forefront of my things to do, because it's only giving me anxiety because I didn't do it, right? Do as I say, not as I do. I've been missing because I'm doing all the fucking homework I give you guys, so at least I'm not totally a hypocrite, okay? Those things matter, and right now is a really good time for manifesting the best outcomes. Be really careful to be honest. Do your research and double check with all of these placements, for God's sake. Contracts, especially if they change. Triple check. What's that say? Good. So if it's not drinking, it could just be any kind of repetitive habit. For some people, it's thinking. I would be that person. If you want somebody who's like addicted to something that doesn't seem like it should be that bad, you'd think it would make me smart. No, it makes me fucking crazy. So it just, figure out what your addiction now is, because we don't always, if we have addictive personalities, it doesn't mean we get rid of the addiction. It means we substitute it with something, and that's, if anybody says differently, they're kind of wrong. Because totally giving up control to anything for people with addictive personalities comes with a lot of work, and if you don't already know what all of that work is, you're on the road to getting there. And so just start with what I just said, and then eventually you'll find different. It can change, but you have to realize how much goes with that stuff. Like, your subconscious wants to coddle you, it wants to help you, it wants to help you heal. So which is good. Like, it's usually because your inner child didn't get that, something is trying to do it for you. But it will sub it with, like, buying clothes or eating out. Like, and I do all of the things. This is not like, oh my god, I'm totally, like, peer free, everything. Like, I have 3 Red Bulls next to my bed right now, okay? No judgment. do what you gotta do. I'm gonna be fucked up at the dentist, and it's not helping me do other shit, okay? You gotta pick and see where your stuff is. It's like better that I do that than totally ignore the rest of my life right now. You don't. Yo, seriously. Call an Uber always. Walking. Yeah, no doubt. Seriously, walk everywhere. There's a reason right now that I'm not driving, and I've been seeing, like, in my brain and feeling like checking on people for accidents. And every time I talk to people, they're like, the roads are crazy. Oh, Kitty says, hey. All right, so I'm gonna be done with the extended. Oh, hold on. I want to ask for advice, because that's just weird to just tell you guys there's a whole bunch of shit out for you. If you feel childish with somebody that you haven't been able to cut off because it's like somebody wants to have the last word, don't, because they're gossiping, and whatever it is lies anyway. Just like bypass it. Don't give yourself the anxiety yet. Like, if something is already putting you into an anxious situation, I feel like there's no real love in that situation. It's going to make you wish you hadn't done it, because the same stuff is coming out. Surround yourself with really overly honest people, even if it hurts your feelings right now, too. It's importante. Hi, kitty cat. And that can bring you joy. You might have to stand up for some of what's yours, but you're almost done. And it might have to do with an ex. For one of my, the one that said OG Taurus, that might be an old car thing for you, friend. Specifically, because it looks like that, and you're like trying to figure out how to deal with that. That would be different. The Fool's here, so any choices are here. You guys have any number of options. What do you want your outcome to be? It's not going to be exactly that, but visualizing it, that's why things like vision boards help. Try to do an open-minded outcome. The more specific you make it, the less likely you are to get that exact thing. Well, until you master manifesting, the specificities can block you in certain things, because your mind has to understand how that stuff kind of bounces off of each other. But I mean, do what you want. Really, I don't fucking care. Do whatever you want. But be careful, because there's a lot of things coming back right now. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Is that more people friendly? Okay. What do you guys want to see next if I come back? Money. No, because money is security and stability, so work on what else makes you feel stable and why it's money, because it's usually decolonizing, and the holidays are a hard time for that, because everything's corporate and capitalist and bullshit, so. And forced-fed ideologies from fake things that didn't really exist, that try to give you a fake sense of family, which really was brainwashing and everything anyway, because those people are usually shitty. Sorry. Family rant over. Happy holidays, everybody. Smile, smile, so the algorithm doesn't kick me off. Oh no. Can't be negative over on the TikTok. It's bad. They just know. Libras. I feel like, is that one of the last ones I did? But at least you said something, and you did last time too, so I'm writing it down. Is there anything that people want, just like a subject over a zodiac, that I can do in between? Because I'm not going to lie. Doing astrology, it's hard for me to focus on what to ask for zodiac signs, because I can be as vague as, what do I have for Gemini? But my own brain goes, but there can be 150,000 different Gemini placements for somebody, and this could be a really specific message. And my brain kind of goes, so, if you guys have topics, I can probably give you readings you'd actually want to watch. Make sure you leave them in comments, like after stuff is live too, if you can, on what you want to see, because I'm noticing those ones stay. The live ones don't always, but if it pops up on the screen on that, I will be able to see it on YouTube, and I usually will go check if I know somebody said something anyway and write it down either way, so. Because I have Post-its everywhere, that's why that purple thing's on the wall. Cancers. Oh, career. If it's the same sign. So yeah, like, I was thinking about career stuff and just seeing what signs come out. I'm kind of, I don't know how to phrase it. I know what I want to do, but I don't. Hi, kitty baby. I know there's messages that need to come out. Most of the ones I have are a lot, and they're not going to go anywhere on the internet because they're fear-mongering or whatever. Because they're true. So it's whatever. So now I have to play the game of do what people like, which is quick, fast answers, which is usually love, career, money, stuff like that. Here's the thing about me as a reader. The reason I'm so good at this is because everything changes at any moment. The reason I'm so bad for you guys at this is because while I'm telling you your answer, I'm going to go, yeah, but if you do or don't do this, that's for fuck all, and it's going to look like I'm making it up. I'm thinking about doing days where I come in, you guys ask the questions, and I just do the fucking free readings. And if you tip, you tip. And then maybe I just do collective reads and just stick them up on YouTube, and I don't label them by zodiac, and I just see what happens, and I time them. 8:58. Maybe I just time them or put a weird label in them or a song label or something, because the zodiac thing is not hitting for me, and I need something else to reach people somehow. What's that? Evolution? So that's cool. I have like star seed decks and stuff too. So evolution, ascension, science. That stuff is stuff that if I'm going to talk, I'll probably put on, if I put it on YouTube, I'll probably put just like a screen up and sit and do it on TikTok so that I can just sit in my pajamas and do it, because it doesn't record over here, and if people screenshot me, I don't care. Like, I really don't. So it's, that one for some reason, like, skeeves me out. YouTube, I feel like there's more people that would just, like, steal weird-ass content and stuff, so. Zodiac's so broad that I don't give good answers because I don't think it's responsible. I can see a story, but it's like, I can see 12 stories, and that takes 10 hours, and I'm not getting paid to put all 10 out. So it's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know how to, like, cut it down for you guys. It's hard for me. So I think if I come on and I just do random readings for the day, and if it sticks, it sticks. Because that thing with control, the second you start trying to control something, everything changes. So with people looking for certain answers out of their readings and looking just as controlled as a sun sign on a zodiac and assuming that it's going to have everything in there, it's almost never going to do it. And if people aren't doing the philosophical work of trying to look from the bigger picture, the content's not going to expand. I don't have a broad enough audience. I don't have people that dig a little bit deeper or know their whole chart or do this or do that. So I feel like sometimes just having random answers and just finding the weirdos that like my rants might end up working better if I title them that way, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because my shtick is a little weirder than Zodiac anyway. I can pull them out of the cards, but for specific answers, I'd rather deal one-on-one with the person, because when you're universally open, I'm getting the fact that there's war outside and people are lying. That doesn't mean that your significant other is fucking lying to you. Like, but if that's what it looks like in the card and they happen to be in Aries and I see the Emperor, like, you know what I mean? I feel like it's irresponsible. However, my one-on-ones are fucking uncanny. So, like, I can paint somebody's picture with my face in my brain, and I can tell you what they look like, and I can tell it. That stuff's different, because it's easy for me to focus. If you guys are interacting in this, I can zero in. When I have people in here all the time, I can feel their energy before I find their name. And I know, and I'm like, this is for so, like, I know. But it's hard when I'm trying to reach new people to fit the shtick that people care about versus the answers that I actually am here to give them has not been an easy blend as of late. So let me get a couple more. What can Taurus expect over the next week? You might have to watch something walk away. It could be financially related. And it could be, again, over an old household or old family thing. And it could be over somebody not using their intuition, or past Pisces, or somebody who tried to act spiritual but was shitty. I don't know. I think this is somebody almost changing their values. I think somebody, again, see how when I go broad, this is changing societal values to me. What did people teach you? What balances your scales? And I can, in a broad sense, see the entirety of everybody doing that. That's why it feels like a fraud. It just is for Taurus. Like, it feels stupid. You guys are probably ready to fight yourself and not really ready to fight the things that are actually there, honestly. Most people are not ready to fight the illusions that are actually around them. They're ready to fight the illusions they think are going to pop up. So be open to the fact that there's probably other stuff that's going to pop up, and don't let it dissuade you or change your moral compass. If your moral compass fits and makes you comfortable, be the magician, alchemize. People are hating, take their hate. Now it's your power, okay? If they are trying to take from you, it depends on the person. Some people I would say give anyway, it will come back. Other people I would say, you know, do what you need to do. It depends on the individual. There's balance for a reason. Everybody has sovereign gifts for a reason. You guys are all here for a reason. It's not my business. My personals do be hitting different because sometimes I'm like, I want to get that bitch. So if this is lack of trusting intuition and more need for control to protect your heart, Taurus, you got to get rid of that. Alchemize that pain into a lesson somehow. I know that sounds easier said than done. Been there, done that. Sounds stupid saying it, but it really long-term works. Okay? I will be back. I'm going to go shut that one off first. I'm going to go shut this one off first. 9:03. Bro, you want to go live later maybe if you're in here? Pain into power. Yeah, I'm never a victim, always a fighter on my arm. Like, I allow myself moments where somebody wanted me to be a victim and tried to victimize me. And I allowed myself to feel victimized when that was somebody's intention for me, and it hurt me and it worked. But when do you stop doing that? You have to fight back against that, because if you keep doing that, then that space is open for everybody to treat you like that. Now you are a victim. Now you're solidifying what they tried to project on you. Now it's happening. Can't do that. Never that. Never that. Dead it. I do need a break, though. I'm going to take a shrubbery break and a snack break. That's what I meant. Snack break. Broccoli break. Bye. Just kidding. Thank you guys for watching. I should probably pay attention to these and edit them a lot better. I'm really glad. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. That's why I want to take the zodiac stuff off of it, because it's annoying as hell, and I just want to sit here and talk shit with people. And then if I see this stuff, if I'm closer, you know, to the actual screen and I can read, I can take questions. So some nights I'll put questions, and some nights I'll put no questions, and I'll just sit there and run my mouth. How's that? Dude, when I do personals, I do them for way too long, by the way. But I can see everything. I don't really need the cards. We need money to survive and to try to feel like we have power. Usually money is related to power, and power and control were the things that we were supposed to be looking at, and that is pretty much what it was saying, so. Money, power, and respect, or whatever. I appreciate you guys. If you guys don't already watch me on TikTok, I do go on there sometimes and just shoot the shit. So if you have TikTok, you can go over there. There's only one of me. There's somebody that imitates me, I guess. There's a couple, but niftynines Divine T is all it would let me fit, and I've got, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 followers, I think. So if it's less than that and you don't see new content, like at least once a week, that's not me. But go over there, pop over there. If you leave comments and that stuff for content, I'll get it up over there, and I do some daily ones over there. If I can figure out how to download them to YouTube, I totally will.